Welcome to the high school football forecast here on Acadiana Postgame. I'm your host, Greg Larnard. I'll be with you all season long. And football fans, I have just one question for you. Are you ready for some high school football? Because I know I am. If you're not, you better get ready quick, fast, and in a hurry because it's here this week, this Friday. We're excited. Let's preview some games. All right, let's look at our first game of the week. Acadiana at Kaplan. This game is actually going to be on our airwaves on ESPN 1420. It's a new year and a new head coach for the first time in a very long time for Acadiana. The Wrecking Rams are rolling with Matt McCullough. He was an assistant coach last year. He's been promoted to the head man. So he's been in the system for a couple years. He takes over this Wrecking Rams team. It's a rematch of week 1 from last year in which Acadiana won 17-12. Both teams reached the semifinals last year. This year, Acadiana has to replace a ton of guys on the offensive side of the football. They'll still be good defense. They're still going to run the veer machine under McCullough and Kaplan. Tank Lotief, he said he's excited about his team this season. All right, let's preview game number 2 now. Comeaux versus Cecilia. It was a close game last season, so this is a rematch of a 19-14 victory for the Comeaux Spartans. Both teams made the playoffs last year. Comeaux got bounced early by Acadiana, and the Bulldogs, they were able to make it a little bit further into the quarterfinals. Some storylines we're looking at in this game. The Spartans, they lost a lot of kids to Southside, a new high school that just opened up, so they're a little bit down numbers-wise. They're going to be running a new offense also. They've got a new quarterback involved. They're going to be running a triple option this year. So that's something to look out for with the Comeaux Spartans offense. And for Cecilia, they started 0-4 last year before they ripped off 8 straight wins in their eventual loss to Reign in the quarterfinals. So let's see if the Bulldogs can start a little bit quicker this year. Last but certainly not least, it's our game of the week. Teurlings versus Breaux. And this game can be heard on Kaplan 96.5, Kaplan965.com, and the Kaplan 96.5 mobile app. The Rebels, they beat up on Breaux last year 44-7. So it's going to be a little bit of hopeful revenge for Breaux in this one. It'll be second year under head coach Dane Chaponche for the Rebels. They've got some strong returning skill players, but they did lose a lot of guys on the defense and the offensive line. Dane Chaponche said he is still confident in the newbies. They can get the job done. For the Tigers, it's a lot of returning guys on the defensive side of the football. That should be where they're strong. The offense, though, they may struggle a little bit to find their footing. So we'll have to see what happens in this game. It's our game of the week, Teurlings in Breaux. This has been week 1 of the football forecast here on Acadiana Postgame, your home for high school football. I'm your host, Greg Larnard. Until next week.